It's just kind of who I am. I want to pour into my team as much as possible, and I'm pretty in tune with my body. I can read a room pretty well, and so when I see we're lacking a little bit, you got to step up. But if we're good, you're just there to encourage and give people confidence.
When Sophie Cunningham joined the Indiana Fever, everyone thought they knew the reason. Protect Caitlin Clark. Be the enforcer. Keep the rookie safe. But what Cunningham just revealed changes everything we thought we knew about their partnership. This wasn't a random trade. This was 6 years in the making. And the truth about why Cunningham fought to be Clark's bodyguard goes deeper than anyone imagined. February 2025. The Fever made a move that sent shockwaves through the league. They traded for Sophie Cunningham from the Phoenix Mercury. And the message couldn't have been clearer. Clark needed a bodyguard, and Cunningham was about to become the most talked about enforcer in women's basketball. The move made perfect sense on paper. Clark's rookie season had been brutal. Kennedy Carter's shoulder check that sent her flying to the floor. Breanna Stewart's blind screen that flattened her during a crucial possession. Ari McDonald's dangerous closeout on a three-pointer that left Clark sprawled on the hardwood. Diamond Shields running her over on a fast break like she wasn't even there. The hits kept coming, and the refs kept looking the other way. Clark was fouled 46 times in just her first month, third most in the entire league. Coach Christy Sides was sending video clips to the WNBA offices weekly, begging them to do something about it. Nothing changed. The league needed someone who wouldn't just complain about the treatment. They needed someone who would do something about it. Enter Sophie Cunningham. But here's what nobody realized at the time. This wasn't just a strategic acquisition. Cunningham had been plotting this moment for over a year. She didn't just accept the role, she fought for it. And when you look at her background, you understand why the Fever wanted her so badly. Black belt in Taekwondo at 6 years old. Her parents were her instructors, and they gave it to her as a joke, but she wore it with pride. Football kicker in high school who went 2 for 4 on-field goal attempts when the team's starter tore his ACL. Kindergarten parents complained she was too aggressive and too rough on the soccer field. This woman wasn't built for basketball. She was built for war. 6 years in Phoenix, grinding her way from a second-round draft pick to a reliable starter averaging double digits. She knew what it took to survive in this league. And now she was bringing all that experience to protect the most scrutinized player in WNBA history. But Cunningham's journey to that moment tells you everything about her mentality. At Missouri, she became the program's all-time leading scorer. 129 career starts, averaging 17 points, 5 4 rebounds, and 3 assists per game. She led the Tigers to 4 consecutive NCAA tournament appearances. Her senior season, she was the only player in the nation to average 17 points while grabbing 200 rebounds, hitting 80 three-pointers, and making 150 free throws. She was a 3-time All-Team selection, AP All-America honorable mention twice. The hometown hero who dominated the conference. But even with all that success, she dealt with the narrative that she was dirty, petty, aggressive. Fans booed her at South Carolina. People questioned her fire. She never changed. She kept being herself, and it led her to the WNBA. Drafted 13th overall in 2019 as Phoenix's first pick in the second round, Cunningham had to scratch and claw for every minute of playing time. She wasn't handed a starting role. She earned it through years of proving herself. Her rookie season, she almost didn't make it. The Mercury drafted 3 rookies that year, and injuries to veterans suddenly thrust Cunningham into a role she wasn't sure she was ready for. Coach Sandy Brondello praised her for giving 100% every possession, running the lanes, blocking out, moving her feet on defense. But her shot wasn't falling until one night against the Fever, when Cunningham went off. She couldn't miss. Coach said she was dying out there from playing so hard to ask for a sub. That's who Cunningham is. She doesn't know how to coast. Her breakout year came in 2022 when she averaged 12, 6 points and 4 rebounds while starting 20 of 28 games. She set her career high with 36 points against Minnesota, going off for 7 three-pointers and 5 steals in the same game. Natasha Cloud praised her after one clutch performance, saying, "What Sophie does won't always show up on the box score. She comes down and plays hard every possession on both ends of the floor." That's who Cunningham is. Not a star, but absolutely essential to winning basketball. Phoenix needed her for the dirty work, the hustle plays, the timely threes, the energy that lifts everyone else. She became the X factor, the sixth starter, the player who did everything that doesn't make highlights but wins games. And her clutch gene unmatched. In the 2021 playoffs, Cunningham scored 12 points in the third quarter alone to spark a comeback against the New York Liberty, finishing with a career-high 21 points on 6 three-pointers. She hit a dagger three with just over a minute left to restore Phoenix's lead in an 8,382 win. In 2024, with Kaya Copper scoring 38 points, it was Cunningham who hit the clutch threes down the stretch to seal an 88-85 victory over Atlanta. Coach Nate Tibbetts called her the sixth starter. Someone so valuable she could change games without touching the ball for stretches. When her number was called, she delivered every single time. Fast forward to June 17, 2025. Connecticut Sun versus Indiana Fever. The game that made Cunningham a household name overnight. JCS Sheldon poked Clark in the eye during a heated exchange, and something inside Cunningham snapped. What followed was the most viral moment of the WNBA season. Cunningham went full enforcer mode, stepping between players, getting in faces, jawing at the Suns bench, and making it absolutely clear that nobody was touching her star without consequences. The benches emptied, tensions exploded, and the internet went absolutely crazy. Her TikTok followers jumped from 300,000 to 1.4 million in just a matter of days. Her jerseys sold out across the country within hours. Sports networks replayed the clip endlessly. People weren't just watching Clark anymore. They were watching her protector. The enforcer role had officially gone mainstream. Cunningham became the story everyone wanted to talk about. But protecting Clark on the court was just the beginning. What Cunningham did next had the entire league picking sides. She went after the commissioner herself. Kathy Angelbert, the face of the WNBA, allegedly told players during meetings that Caitlin Clark should be grateful for the platform the league gave her. As if Clark owed the WNBA something for allowing her to play. Cunningham wasn't having it. She took to Instagram and called Angelbert the most delusional leader in professional sports. She didn't hold back. People only know Kathy because of C, she wrote. The shots were direct, personal, and calculated. Cunningham backed it up with numbers that nobody could argue with. Clark appeared in 21 of the 24 games that broke 1 million viewers during her rookie season. The WNBA signed a $2 billion media deal largely because of the Clark effect, bringing unprecedented attention to the league. Ticket sales skyrocketed. Merchandise flew off shelves. And here was the commissioner acting like Clark owed them. Cunningham made sure everyone knew how backwards that sounded. She didn't care about the consequences. She said what needed to be said. Think about what Clark actually did for the league. She broke Pete Maravich's all-time Division I scoring record, 3,951 points. She became the first player to record a 40-point triple-double in NCAA tournament history, men's or women's. First player to drop consecutive 40-point games in the women's tournament. First division, the one player to top 3,000 points, 1,000 assists, and 800 rebounds. She led Iowa to back-to-back national championship games. The 2024 title game drew 18.9 million viewers, the most watched women's college basketball game ever. Her jersey became the top-selling college athlete merchandise on Fanatics, surpassing even Shatter Sanders. State Farm made her the first college athlete spokesperson in their history. Her NIL valuation hit $3.44 million, highest among women's college basketball players. Iowa's women's basketball program sold out their entire ticket slate and generated $3.26 million in revenue, the most in history. She didn't just play basketball, she changed the sport forever. And then she came to the WNBA and kept dominating. First rookie to record a triple-double. Broke the rookie scoring record, set single-game and single-season assist records, won Rookie of the Year, made the All-WNBA first team, but the league acted like she should thank them. Cunningham saw through it immediately. That's why she went to war with the commissioner. That's why she spoke up when nobody else would. The criticism of officiating became Cunningham's signature move. Throughout Clark's rookie season, she was the loudest voice calling out the refs on social media and in interviews. She went public multiple times about how officials weren't protecting Clark from unnecessarily physical play. The controversial no calls piled up week after week. Hard fouls went unchecked. Dangerous plays were waved off as common contact, and Cunningham kept speaking up even when it put her own reputation on the line. She racked up technical fouls for arguing with refs. She didn't care. Former NBA enforcer Kim Noah had predicted months earlier that the Fever desperately needed someone exactly like Cunningham. Someone who wouldn't just play alongside Clark, but would actively shield her from the chaos that surrounded her every game. Cunningham embraced that role fully. Consequences be dimed. She became the voice that Clark couldn't be. The veteran who could say what the rookie had to bite her tongue about. But their relationship wasn't all fights and controversy. Clark and Cunningham developed a genuine friendship that showed up in the most unexpected moments. Like when Clark trolled Cunningham on Instagram for spelling as during a golf outing. Cunningham responded with a laugh and called herself a dumbass. No ego, no defensive posturing, just two friends joking around. They caddied together at the Annika Prom tournament, laughing and trash-talking like they'd been friends for years instead of months. The cameras caught them in unguarded moments, clearly enjoying each other's company beyond the basketball court. The enforcer persona was real, but so was the bond. These weren't just teammates going through the motions for the cameras. They actually liked each other. They hung out. They texted. They built something real. And that made the protection even more authentic. Cunningham wasn't defending Clark because management told her to. She was defending her friend. Cunningham's willingness to challenge authority extended way beyond just protecting.